Well, hello everybody and happy Saturday. It is Saturday, January 20th, 2024, and this is Lisa Freeman from stampingwithlisa.com coming to you live this morning. Well, actually it's just turned noon, so it's noon. It was morning a minute ago. I hope you guys are staying warm today because it is a cold one for most of us. I am in my pajamas as usual. So that's why you're not seeing me, because I am looking good. I have the wild hair and no makeup and my comfy PJs and they're mucklucks. And they're so soft. I love these pajamas. I got them from QVC, but they're so soft. And I have like 4 pairs that I wear all the time. So is everybody warm today? I know you guys in Australia, if anybody from Australia is on here, you're warm because it's summertime there, but the rest of us are cold. Maybe Florida's a little bit warmer. I don't know. But we are doing this card today. We're actually going to make 2 of them because they're super easy. And we're going to do one with this punch and one with the circle punch. So not too different, but it's really easy. And this is a new stamp set called Quiet Reflection. It's in the new Spring Mini catalog from Stampin' Up. And we're also using the exposed brick embossing folder, which is one of my favorites. So that's what you need today, plus some paper I'm going to show you in a minute. I got some Happy Mail I want to show you guys. So this card I got from Vicki Kemp, and it's gorgeous. It's using that Flight and Airy paper from the Celebration mini catalog, which is free with a $50 or more order. And I love, love, love how she did that corner. I saw a card kind of like this on YouTube, and I hadn't had a chance to watch it yet, so I was going to make it, but I got to go look at the directions and see how you do it. So I know how to do the fold over, but then I got to figure out how to cut those pieces right there. So maybe Vicki can share the tutorial with me and I'll do that. So thank you, Vicki, for that card. And then I got another card from Michelle Moore. So this one is a tropical paradise, which is where I would like to be right now. And that's where she says she's going to be in a week. So I am very jealous that I'm not there with her. So now I have your address, Michelle, so I already sent your card when I got this the other day. And this one is from Ann Telecki. I think that's how you say it. And this is a gorgeous, I'm pretty sure, napkin card because she sent me a napkin to make one. So love this. So it's a napkin on the front right here. And she did it so that you can see kind of like part of the front and part of the back, but it's just white. But I love that fold. So that's really, really pretty. Love it. So thank you so much for that one. It's gorgeous. And that's it for Happy Mail. Then we've got our kit for this time. So this is through the end of January. This is the card kit. So you'll get the supplies to make these 3 cards. If your order is $50 or more and you use the host code. And also, since it's Celebration, you get something free from here. So everything except for like 2 or 3 things are free with a $50 order. There's like a couple things you need a $100 order, like that one and that one. I think there's one more. I think there's 3 things that are with a $100 order. Yeah, this one. So everything else is with a $50 order. And there's gorgeous, gorgeous stuff in here. Lots of fun papers and other stuff. And then if your order is $100 or more, you'll get the card kit plus the gems plus 2 free Celebration items, or the one big one. And then I also have the joint, well, not me personally, but Stampin' Up! Has the joining special this month too. So if you are planning on spending $100 or more, think about getting that starter kit, and you can get the glass mat kit or $30 extra in product plus free shipping for only $99. So you'll get $125 in product plus the glass mat kit, or $155 in product for $99. That's a great deal. And then if you're a host, or if you just have a big order of $300 or more, you'll get $66 in free product. So lots of great specials right now. I have taken advantage of quite a few. So I've got lots of free stuff. And I just love this time of the year because you get so much free stuff. So let me read the comments and say hello to everybody. Let me see. Hey, Carol. Hey, Myra. Looks like everybody is cold in here. Hey, Debbie. Is Houston cold too? Sometimes Texas is warmer than here. Hey, Robin. Hey, Diane. Hey, Julie. Hey, Cindy. Hey, Darlene. Hey, Marie. Hey, Hilda. Hey, Evelyn. I think Hilda's in Hawaii, so she's probably warm. Hey, Shanna. Hey, Mary. Hey, Vicky. Hey, Deborah. Hey, Kathy. Balmy 13 degrees. Woo! I think we had 19 this morning. 26 in Atlanta. Ooh, you guys are colder than me. Currently 7. Ooh, burr. Makes me cold just thinking about it. I did not want to get out of bed this morning because I was under my covers and so cozy. It was hard to get up. Oh, Minnesota is 4. Hey, Nell. Hey, Jude. Hey, Joan. Kind of stuffy this morning. Hey, Sharon. Hey, Jalen. Hey, Karen. Hey, Sally. Hey, Tina. Hey, Elizabeth. Salt Lake City. Ooh, I bet it's cold there. All right. 37 in Louisiana. Wow. Usually Louisiana's a little bit warmer. All right. So here's what you need. You need the brick, exposed brick embossing folder. You need the stamp set. And here's the paper that you need. Hold on. It's in my pile of stuff here. Now, I already went ahead and exposed. I went ahead and exposed the paper. I embossed the paper with the exposed brick. Okay, here we go. You need 2 of everything. So 2 of the back piece, the base, 5.5 by 8.5 Misty Moonlight. 2 of the inside. I should have put that. That's for the inside. And then these 2 white, same size. These are the ones that are already embossed. And then I got a mess here. We need our ribbon, and I'll show you which ribbon that is in just a minute. We need our 2 pieces. Everything got mixed up. These are not sticky. The 2 pieces for the words, the back piece of the words, these are 3/4 by 3 1/4, and the words themselves are 1/2 by 3. I don't know why that's not sticking up. Very good. Okay, so there you go. So there is your screenshot for today. I accidentally hit pause on my video. So I'm way back at the beginning. Okay. Canada's 12 degrees. All right, so everybody get a screenshot of that. And I got 2 funny jokes because I didn't have a joke last time, so I got 2 funny ones for today. And one is super duper funny, and one is just funny. The one that's super funny, I swear I laughed out loud so hard. When it makes me laugh out loud and I'm sitting here by myself, that's a good joke. All right, so let's take all of this, get it out of the way. And all right, so the first thing we're gonna do is get some scrap paper. And oh, I didn't even show you the inside. So this is the inside. So I just stamped this a little crooked, and then that right there. So this is a sympathy card. And I had to make one because one of my coworkers, her grandfather died. So I got the sympathy stamp out to do that. All right, so let's do the inside first. So we're gonna stamp the inside in green, and we're using Shaded Spruce. And the inside piece is almost like the front. It's kind of the reflection trees. I'm only gonna stamp the top half because I just want that part right there. And we're going to put that right here, and hopefully I'll get it straight. For some reason, every time I stamp this stamp, it's crooked. Oh, that came out pretty good. Got a piece of hair on there. Oh, no, that's thread. Okay, good. I don't need to lose any more hair. All right, one more time with that one. Isn't that pretty? I love that little stamp. Okay. Oh, good. I got it straight twice. All right, so that's all we need for that one. And then we're going to do the Sorry for Your Loss in, I think I did it in blue. Yeah, in blue. So let's set that aside for a second. So that was Shaded Spruce. This is Misty Moonlight. And we're going to do Sorry for Your Loss at the top. And it seems like a lot of people need these cards lately, which is really sad, but this time of the year is just bad for people passing away. I know several people who have lost loved ones lately. Okay, so we're going to keep this open just for a minute, and we're going to do some sponging with the blending brush. So I've got my big blending brush here. We're going to get some Misty Moonlight. You don't want it too dark. I'm just going to go along my raised part right here and just make it pop out a little bit more so you can see it. So I'm just very lightly kind of going on there. I don't want to get too much ink, but I do want to make it pop out so you can see it better. So my funny story is we were sitting at work yesterday. It wasn't too busy, which Fridays are usually the best day at work because they're not too busy, because most people are like, if they're sick, they're going to stay home from work and worry about it on Sunday. They'll say, oh, I'll go to the doctor on Sunday and get a note for work. So they don't worry about coming in. So we're sitting around and the phone rings and my coworker answers, and I'm just sitting next to her and I'm kind of listening to the phone call. And evidently some girl called, young girl, and she was like, I want to know if I should come in and get seen for STDs because my boyfriend came over and told me that he has gingivitis. So my coworker starts dying laughing, and I didn't hear the conversation till after, and she's laughing and she goes, well, you can come in and get seen for STDs, but I think your boyfriend needs to go to the dentist. So she gets off the phone and I look at her and I'm like, what was that about? And she told me, and I laughed so hard. I was like, oh my God. And this is who is going to be in charge of our country in a few years. I just thought that was so funny. All right, so there's our two pieces that are lightly sponged. Now we're going to ink up our circle and our other thing. So I think I'm going to punch them first. So we're going to punch one of each one. It might be easier to do it after, but I don't know. I like to punch first sometimes. So we're going to have one of these, and I forget what that one is called. It's something. And this is the 2 3/8 inch punch, and they're exactly the same size. So I was gonna at first layer one with the other, but as you can see, they are pretty much exactly the same size. You might be able to layer that, but they're almost identical. So we're gonna stamp both of those, and trying to put everything back in my box and keep it all neat. Okay, so here's our stamp. So on the front, you can tell this is the top, but on the back, it's hard to tell. Well, you can kind of tell because that's dark. I've already got ink on it a little bit. But I put a T on the top of my block, so I would know when I turn it over that that's the top of it, so that I know I want to ink that with the green. So I'm taking my Shaded Spruce, and we're going to ink up that part. So I just want to kind of go right across the middle. If you get it too much, it doesn't really matter because the colors are both pretty dark. So if you get one on top of the other, it doesn't really matter. All right, then we're going to do the blue. This is Misty Moonlight. So I'm only using 2 colors today. We've got Misty Moonlight and we've got Shaded Spruce. So you want them to overlap just a tad. Okay, and then what I'm going to do is take my little teeny blending brush and just tap right here across the middle, which will smooth that, kind of give it a blurred look in the middle so it's not so choppy. All right, and then we're going to stamp it and try and center it on here. And there you go. Oh, hey, Kathy. I'm excited you're watching me live too. Hey, Vicky. Funny. STD of the mouth. Yeah, that's what it was. STD of the mouth. All right, so we're going to do the same thing except with the circle this time. So ink it up again. Green on top. And whenever I have a stamp like that where you really can't tell on the other side which is top and which is bottom, I like to put a T on there. So that's Shaded Spruce. And then this is the Misty Moonlight. This looks really good if you do 2 shades of green or 2 shades of blue also. And just try to get them right up to the edge. Then take your little teeny brush, just dab it down the middle to kind of blur that. So see how that comes out and it just smushes them together like that. All right, and then do that again. And you could just stamp this first and then punch them out. It doesn't really matter. And when we spray this with shimmer spray, it's really going to make it pop too. All right, so there's our 2 images. Clean that off a little bit. So let me see. Do we have to stamp? Oh, our words. Got to do the words. So we need our 2 white pieces. And we're going to do Misty Moonlight for that one. So I'm done with this color. So this one says, praying for his comfort to soften the sadness and bring you peace. I like that. And oops, let me put my glasses on so I can get it straight. All right. And we're just going to center that right there. I really don't need this scrap paper anymore, so I'm going to get rid of it. All right, so there's our 2 words. And we could dip it if you want to, but I don't really think, well, let's just do it anyway. I like to do that. Just for the heck of it. Sometimes I get my fingers on it. Like this is so thin, I might. And I want to just give it a little teeny tiny bit of sponging. So let me just a tiny bit. So it's not totally stark white. Okay, then what I'm going to do is put it together, but then we're going to sprinkle some stuff on here. So let's do the inside first. Oh, wow. Jayla, you've lost 12 people since July 22nd. That's a lot. All right, so let's glue this down with our green glue. I know I had, I think 4 of my pretty good friends, well, 2 really good friends, and then just 2 other friends that were not like super close. 2 were really close friends and 2 were just friends. Passed away last year. And it was crazy. Because I've gone years and years without losing anyone, and now it seems like almost every couple months there's somebody you know that's passing away. Okay, so there's the inside. Now for the front, we need to put our ribbon on first before we glue anything down. Let me get rid of that. Well, just for a minute. All right, so I've got my 2 pieces of ribbon. We're going to put it a little bit higher than halfway because we got our, well, actually, let's put the words on first so then we'll know kind of where to put the ribbon. So we'll glue this down and, oops, I lost the back. Oh, here they are. Losing it. Okay. You'll never believe what I did this morning for breakfast. So I got up and I was like, what am I going to eat for breakfast? And I opened the refrigerator and I see this can of Pillsbury cinnamon rolls. And I was like, that sounds good. And so I said, okay, I'm going to have some cinnamon rolls. But I decided to make monkey bread instead. So I cut them into quarters. And then you put them in a Ziploc bag. And then you put some brown sugar and cinnamon and shake it up so they're extra brown sugar cinnamony. Then you dump them into like a loaf pan. And then you put some melted butter on top and then stick it in the oven. And then when it comes out, you pour the icing all over top of it. So it's super easy. And so that's just if you do one can. If you do 2 cans, then you want to like a bundt pan to do it. I'm going to put dimensionals on here. So I made that for breakfast and I said, well, I'll just eat half and save the rest for later. Well, I ate half and then I was like, that was so good. I think I'll just have a few more bites. So you can see where I'm going with this. So I have a few more bites and then I'm like, well, dang, that's not enough left for anything. I might as well just eat the whole thing. So now I feel so sick. That was way too much sugar for breakfast. So I should not do that anymore. But it was so good. My friend makes them with cream and apples. So she takes the cinnamon rolls and cuts them up like that and then puts it into a pan with a can of apple pie filling and some like half and half or whipping cream, and then bakes it, and it makes this and then you pour the icing on top when you finish, and it makes this really good dessert, and then you eat it with ice cream. But so basically I had dessert for breakfast, but it was so good. It's kind of like eating Krispy Kreme donuts though. When you eat the Krispy Kreme donuts, they're so good while you're eating them, but then you feel sick after because it's so much sugar. All right, so we want this to go about right there. So we're gonna put the ribbon a little bit above halfway and tape it to the back with just some old snail adhesive or whatever you have. Just don't use the green glue because that doesn't stick well for ribbon like that. And put glue and stick it on the front. So today I'm going to be playing with my paper pumpkin kit from last time. I know a lot of people got their new lavender one in the mail yesterday or in the last couple days. But I'm having a class this week on the one from last month, which is the one that had all the dandelions in it. And it was so gorgeous. The one this month is so gorgeous too. So I'll probably do something with that next time. So the next video I have on Saturday will probably be doing that kit, because I'm going to do the cards from the kit, and then I'm also going to do some alternative cards. So that'll be a fun one. So if you have that kit, join me on Saturday. Not Saturday, I'm sorry. No, we can't do it. It'll be next Saturday because the classes are Tuesday and Thursday. So I want to do it after the classes are over. So I don't don't ruin the surprise for the people coming. So Tuesday will be something, and then next Saturday will be the kit. So there we go. All right, and then we're going to put these on with dimensionals. What did I do with them? Oh, here they are. Let me see. Ever had a Chelsea bun? I don't know what a Chelsea bun is. My parents are Scottish bakers, so we love them, but hard to find. I've never heard of a Chelsea bun. You know what I love, though? It's from Wisconsin, and my friend is from Wisconsin, and sometimes when she goes home, she brings me one. They're called a Kringle. Are any of you guys on here from Wisconsin? I think I saw somebody. And it's like a big Danish that's in a big circle, and we used to sell them here at our Harris Teeter grocery store, and I bought them all the time. They come in all different flavors like apple and cherry and pecan, And they're like the best pastry you've ever tasted, but for some reason they don't have them anymore. And they would come in like frozen, you know, shipped from Wisconsin. And they were so good. But now the only way to get them, I think, is from my friend. When she goes home, she brings a bunch back. And she always brings me a couple. But they're the best things ever. But for some reason, nobody around here sells them or makes them. I wish you could just ship them here. And we're going to put this like right here, kind of where the line across the middle goes. It's going to go where the ribbon is. And then same thing on this side. But that's one of my favorite pastries. And they're just so, and especially if you heat it in the microwave for just a few seconds. It's delicious. Okay, then we're going to take the ribbon, the roll of ribbon. I don't know where I put it. Here it is. Okay, so this ribbon is actually Night of Navy. It's not Misty Moonlight, but it's close enough. So this is the, what's it called? Bordered ribbon. So we're just going to stick this under here, make a little knot. And then we're going to stick some gems on. And do some splattering and some shimmering. So there's that one. Oh, I got Cricut. Okay. So there's that one, and then we're going to do the same thing to this one. Oh, Vicky says she gets them at Aldi's sometimes. I've never seen them at Aldi's, but I'll have to look. I think Aldi's is like German, isn't it? We have Aldi's right about maybe less than 5 minutes from my house. It's actually like on my way to work. The only thing I don't like about Aldi's is you gotta get your own grocery cart, and then you gotta bag your own groceries, and I always forget, and then I get there and I'm like, dang, I don't have anything to put my groceries in. So that's the only bad thing about there. It's hard to just run in and get a few things because you gotta, and the lines, they only have one line open. Every time I go, there's one line open and like 20 people in it. So that's the only bad thing. Okay, so you can either dab this on your block like I did last time and get a little bit, or I squeezed this one this time, so we're going to squeeze it. So just squeeze it together so you get ink on the lid, which I usually don't do because it kind of makes a mess, but we're going to put some gems down real quick first. And these are the Tinsel Gems 3-pack, and this blue right here goes really well. So let's put a few of these down here, and I'm just going to use the little ones. I really wish they were all little because I don't really like the big ones as much as the little ones, but that's okay. So there's that one. We have Lidl's too, but that's a lot farther from my house. That's more like 20 minutes. So I don't hardly ever go to that one. Okay, so there's our gems. Now we're going to take our Wink of Stella. So here's the Wink of Stella. We're going to dip it in here. Need to squeeze maybe a little bit. Not coming out. Oh. Come on. Oh, there we go. All right, so now we get some of that. Let me put scrap paper down. I don't want to make a mess. All right, and then you need something to hit it with. So let's use this. All right, so you're going to hit, whoops, it's really juicy now. And get some splatter on here. We got a lot of splatter on there. Maybe a little too much splatter, but that's okay. We want some splatter, and we want it blue, though. Let me get more blue. There we go. Wow, this is some splattery stuff. Okay, so that's how you do it. Except mine's a little bit too much, but that's okay. You can never have too much sparkle. Now watch what happens when we do some shimmer spray. It just makes this pop. Look at the difference between that one and that one. See how it just makes it like brighten up. All right, so there you go. There's our 2 cards and then the other one. So our 3 cards. So do you like it better with the circle or with the funky shaped punch? I keep hitting pause on my videos. I don't know why. There we go. All right, let me read some comments. Holy cow. Oh yeah, Vicky, I did see that. So there was a girl, she takes a dozen Krispy Kreme donuts, stacks them up and smashes them and eats it. And so she only ate 1. I think I'd be sick though if I ate a dozen donuts. I don't cut my squares into triangles. Okay, I missed that. I don't know what that is. So difficult. Adhesive remover shaped more like a pencil eraser and not a square. I don't know. I love that adhesive remover that Stampin' Up used to sell. Oh, Sharon said she cut the bases apart. That's what I did. I've already started doing something, and I'm doing that too with the paper pumpkin kit. I was looking at my website, my YouTube channel, and I noticed like the last few cards I've done are all these colors: blues, greens, purples. I have a tendency to use blue a lot. No plastic allowed here anymore. You know what's so funny about grocery stores not allowing plastic bags? If you think about it, I saw a little video on this one day, and it says you walk into the grocery store and you get your orange juice in a plastic thing, your milk in a plastic thing, all the fruits and vegetables come in plastic containers, the salad bars a plastic container, all your dips are plastic containers. Like every container in the store is plastic, but they don't have plastic bags. So I said, you're right about that. All the laundry detergent is in plastic jugs. So you have a whole cart full of plastic, but you can't have a plastic bag, which is silly. But I don't like plastic bags either. I like our Kroger bags. They're big, giant plastic bags. So you could fill like half your cart with one bag. Oh, thanks everybody. Oh yeah, don't forget to do thumbs up. It's showing I only have a few on here, but I don't know if that's just mine not updating. All right, I've got 2 jokes for you. You want to have the really, really funny one or the... Which one do you want first? The really funny or just the funny? Because I got 2. Oh, you're debating about glittering up sympathy cards. Well, you don't have to put the glitter on there. I just love it. It kind of looks like raindrops. A little bit. I like it like that. Work your way up. Oh, some people say it's really funny. Just the funny, then the funny. Okay, all right. So hold on here. Let me pull it up. All right, so here is just the funny one. So this is a cute one. All right, during a sermon, a pastor announced, if you know your wife is controlling you, move to the left. All the men in the church moved to the left except one man. The pastor was happy there was at least one strong man and asked him, how come your wife can't control you? The man quietly replied, it's my wife who told me not to move. All right, so that's the cute, funny one. All right, the next one is hysterical. And you're not going to see this one coming. That's why I like it so much. All right, let me take a sip of drink real quick. Hold on. Got to get warmed up for this one. All right. 3 women died together in an accident and go to heaven. When they get there, St. Peter says, we have only one rule here in heaven. Don't step on the ducks. So they enter heaven, and sure enough, there are ducks all over the place. It's almost impossible not to step on a duck. And although they try their best to avoid them, the first woman accidentally steps on one. Here comes St. Peter with the ugliest man she's ever seen. St. Peter chains them together and says, "Your punishment for stepping on a duck is to spend eternity chained to this ugly man." The next day, the second woman steps accidentally on a duck, and along comes St. Peter again, who doesn't miss a thing. With him is another extremely ugly man. He chains them together with the same admonishment as for the first woman. The third woman has observed all of this, and not wanting to be chained for all of eternity to an ugly man, is very, very, very careful where she steps. She manages to go months without stepping on any ducks, but one day St. Peter comes up to her with the most handsome man she's ever seen in her life. Very tall, long eyelashes, muscular and thin. St. Peter chains them together without saying a word. The happy woman says, "I wonder what I did to deserve being chained to you for all eternity." The guy says, "I don't know about you, but I stepped on a duck." I did not see that coming, and I was dying laughing when I read that. So I hope you enjoyed that joke. And the other one was cute. This one was really, really funny, though. I loved it. Love those really funny jokes. So hopefully you'll share that with your husbands or friends or whoever and give them a laugh for today. And I hope you enjoyed this video. Make sure you do thumbs up and like, share, comment, all that good stuff for me. Put it on Pinterest and everywhere else so my channel can grow. And I'll be back on Tuesday with another fun video and another joke. I've got several jokes now because several of you guys have sent me some. So keep on sending those jokes. And hopefully I brightened your day and you enjoy the rest of your weekend. And I'll see you soon. Stay warm, everybody. Bye-bye.